An Oscar winner for his chilling performance as Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men, Javier Bardem stars as the romantic lead in Woody Allen's latest film, Vicky Cristina Barcelona. Today he's taking questions from Time.com readers. Do you think you'll ever explore your acting abilities to their furthest limits?
Well, I start going to my acting school when I was 18 years old, and now that I'm 39, I'm still going every year. And I go there for several reasons. One of them is to find the pleasure of acting, which sometimes you lose it, and you have to go back there and get a hold of what it was when you were young that made you go ahead and be an actor. Acting is not an easy choice. I mean, people usually think that actors are people that work constantly. That's not true. That's 1% of the actors in the world. Most of them are unemployed, and it's a hard job. So if you choose that, it's because you really love, and you really need to do it. And I felt that way, and I'm lucky enough to make a living out of that.
How do you make sure your performances are distinct from one film to the next?
When you read something, if it hits you in a very instinctive way, then it's something that you feel like is worth to do. The body doesn't lie, and when you are an actor or somebody that is theoretically creative, you have to give more room to the instinct. So when I'm performing, it's because I feel that I have to do that and only that, because the body said so. And once it's done, it's done. It happened in that very moment, and I don't want to see it again. And that's the great thing about performing, that it's something that happened in that moment and only that moment. And when you see it on screen, for example, if it's a movie, it's weird to see it because it's not. Most of the time, it's not what you tried to do. It's something that happened there. It's something that it came out naturally, and you are surprised, and you don't never know if it's good or not. It's the people who's going to tell you if they like it or not.
You have a unique voice. Do you sing?
Wow. Thank you for that. I don't know what this person means by unique. It can be a unique, horrible voice or a unique, beautiful voice. I don't know. My voice comes from my big neck. I have a big neck. I play rugby for a lot of time, so I have to reinforce my neck muscle. No, I don't sing.
Well, since you brought up rugby, we did have a rugby question from James Cho in Beverly Hills, who says, "Are you still an avid rugby player?"
I'm a huge rugby fan. Yeah, European rugby. I started playing rugby when I was 9 years old, and I played until I was 23, so it was 14 years. And I love it. I think it's a sport that taught me a lot of things. Among all of them, one that is very helpful if you're doing movies, which is to have the sense of a team, to know that you are only one little piece in the whole thing, that you have to do what is needed to be done, no more than that. There's no room for anything more than that. There's no room for the ego.
Do you miss playing at all?
Yes, but I'm old. I'm old for that. And the rugby nowadays is so different from what I was playing, because now it's professional, and you can tell. When I was playing rugby, I was like a little fat man, just holding the ball and going through the field. Now they run like gazelles, no?
Huh.
And
Yeah.
it's a spectacular, the rugby nowadays.
Is rehearsing for an English-speaking role any different for you compared to rehearsing for a Spanish-speaking role?
Totally. You need to work hard in order to own the language, own the words. I'm always saying that this is like surgery. You have to put emotion and sensations into the words that are otherwise blank, emotionally blank to you, because you haven't had experience in your life to use those words, to live with those words. So it's a matter of really sit down with a great dialogue coach and work little by little until you own those dialogues, and that takes time. But I love that work. I'm not lazy. I can be everything, but lazy.
Lucy D'Agostino in Point Pleasant, New Jersey asks, Javier, have you learned how to drive yet?
Yeah, and if you see the movie from Woody Allen, you will see me driving one of the nicest cars I ever seen in my life. So good. So I mean, I don't know the name because I don't like cars, but it looked good. And with the Scarlet on the side, look amazing. and that's me driving. It took me hours to learn to drive one little thing from here to there. But finally I did it. I don't drive. I don't have a driver license, and you know what? I'm scared of cars. I don't like cars. I don't care about planes. I don't care about helicopters. I don't care about ships. But I care about cars. I don't know. I never had an accident, but I guess I think it's like a bullet. There are bullets. There are speeding bullets going like that. I don't know. It's like in No Country for Old Men. I have to drive this huge pickup, and I learn, and it's fine. I didn't kill anybody. The comments were always like, "Action!" I said, "Come on, man." but I don't have driver license. One day I guess I have to go to the school and I'll learn how to drive.
Are there any actors you're dying to work with?
Well, I'm always saying that I don't believe in God. I believe in Al Pacino, and that's true. For me, Al Pacino, it's. I mean, I don't know. I get crazy about his performances. I learned so much about what he did, what he does. So yes, if I ever have a phone call saying, "Would you like to work with Pacino?" I will go crazy.